Hello everyone and welcome back to Mossy Pine Ranch at Elmcreek. We have reached episode number 50 and are still in October. That's right, we stayed in October since our tri-harvest last time where we did oats, sorghum and soybeans in the field over there. The oats and sorghum went to our animals, but the soybean is a cash crop which we are going to be selling today. And today is sadly the last episode of Mossy Pine Ranch. We've reached a milestone of 50 and I think I've done everything I wanted to on this map, and the ranch has expanded across the series, which has been really interesting to conduct and see. But I'm going to be making some final enhancements to our new animal and yard area over here, and it's to do with our chickens and our sheep first of all. So we've got lots of eggs and lots of wool being made pretty much constantly because we've got lots of sheep and lots of chickens. So I'm going to be placing a pallet storage and distribution unit, which is very similar to what myself and Nordic placed on Calm's land. So I'm just going to get that placed over here. Et voila! Here it is. Our lovely new pallet and distribution unit, and we're going to be storing our eggs and our wool in here, and they will automatically get distributed to sale. So we won't get the best price for them all the time, but we will regularly sell them so we can keep a consistent profit on the ranch. So our new pallet storage and logistic warehouse now shows on the production chains, and we can activate it for eggs and for wool. And I think we'll also do it for honey as well, because we've got that on the ranch. And then we can set the outgoing products as selling. So that's eggs, wool and honey all set as selling. So next we need to load it up. So there we go, you can see the eggs depleting in there, and I've also loaded the wool up. So no honey as yet, but we've got 26,000 litres of eggs and 16,000 litres of wool. So we're going to get that sold, and I think it sells on the hour, so we should see that money come in when it's 3 o'clock. Now on the subject of money, you might notice that we are down quite a bit on what we had last time, and that's because we gave 600,000 of seed money to Nordic Farming to join us on Silver Run, and he came along and brought lots of lovely new equipment for us. So if you haven't seen that already, please do go check that out. We are doing a sort of another co-op project work on the new Silver Run series with the Platinum expansion. Okay, so there's one more addition I want to make, and it's over on this side of the yard. Ta-da! And here we are. This is the biomass heating plant, and this takes items such as wood chips and straw and converts it into energy. So let's take a little look. Again, we can see it on the production chains menu, and we have wood chips and straw. Once we've loaded that in, we can convert 1,500 litres of straw into 131 units of energy, and that will automatically sell for profit. So it's a bit like our BGA. So yeah, that's the plan today. We are going to get our straw from the oat field all baled up and collected and placed into the biomass energy plant, and we will also take some of our straw from our bale storage and place it in there as well for some money. So yeah, I'm going to need to jump in the case. Here it is, the trusty case IH Pro. It's done an absolutely fantastic job this series. It's been the backbone and the workhorse of the entire ranch. So yeah, we are going to be finalising the jobs on the ranch using our good old friend, the case IH Pro. And for the baling, we'll be using the Krone Big Pack. Again, another fantastic piece of equipment. We haven't had it the whole duration of the ranch, but served us well since we've had it. So we're going to head over into field 4, 5, 6 and 7, which is all combined into one. And we're going to unfold. Now some weeds have appeared because we had to skip some months to harvest all of our crops together. The oats, sorghum and soybean were ready at different times, but nonetheless we have got them all harvested, so hence we've got some weeds in this field that we're just going to have to contend with. So lower it away, and we can get underway with collecting our straw. Now the first bale is coming out rather quickly because we had quite a lot of hay left in there, which is converted over to straw now. Such is the nature of the game. But yeah, we're going to get this field all baled up, and that'll be the last baling we do. And once we've baled it up, we will go to the store and hopefully we would have gained some money by then from our eggs and our wool sales. We also need to sell our soybeans, of course, so perhaps we can do that after we've done the baling and the collecting. Get some money. Yeah, we'll get this baled up, then we'll be buying a bale stacker, the Anderson one that we've used previously, and then we'll be getting all these straw bales into the biomass heating plant. So leave this with me, and I'll see you when we're done. Go. So the last straw all baled up, and hopefully we can drop that last one off. There we go. And fold away the baler for the last time. Had 73% left in there, but not enough straggly bits just to top that up to get another bale, so we'll leave it at that. But yeah, fantastic. And you'll notice that we've crossed the hour now, and the bank balance has bumped up to 187,000, so that's our egg and wool sales. So we'll take a little look at the price screen once we've parked up. So if we have a look at today's finances, it's not looking good because the 600,000 went out for seed money to Silver Run Forest. But yeah, we have also purchased some of our construction, our biomass heating and the pallet distribution centre. So that was 210,000, quite expensive, but we have made 150,000 from our wool and our eggs, which is fantastic. We've still got a bit of honey to sell as well, but that's over the other side of the ranch, so I'll have to grab that later on. Okay, so next we are going to probably ask John to take the case over to the dealership to grab the Anderson bale loader, which we will purchase, and in the meantime I'm going to jump in the Mack truck and we'll take the soybeans for sale. Off he goes, good old John. Okay, so Mack truck is what we need. That's in the newer ranch yard. I keep forgetting where everything's parked. And we'll grab the trailer and then grab our soybeans from the silo. Here we go. So we need the large trailer because I think we've got a good quantity of soybeans. And that's in the silo. So let's fill that up to the brim if we can. Oh, John's making a bit of a slow start. Go on, John. Put your foot down. 53,000 litres gone in, so we can cover up. And then we're taking this to sale over at the Food and Grain South, which we've never been to before on Elmcreek. So it'll be interesting to go and sell it there. That's where the best price is. So I shall see you over there. Crikey, John. Going slower than a snail. Right, so we're at the Feed and Grain. I think it says so on the sign up there. And this is an area of the map we've not really paid much attention to on this series. So yeah, it looks to be quite interesting. A rather large grain area. So let's cover off and we can get our soybeans all sold. 188,000. Wow, whopping figures. That's good. Okay, so we're going to head over to the dealership. Hopefully John's made it there, although he was driving slower than paint dries. And yeah, we can switch over to the case, purchase our Anderson bale stacker, and get back, and maybe John can drop the truck back at the ranch for us. Oh wow, John finally made it. That's good to know. Okay, so let's get the Anderson bale stacker, and John can take the truck back to the ranch. So throughout the entire series we've been renting bale stackers, and the time has finally come on the last episode to actually purchase one. So yeah, we're going to go for the Anderson TSR 3450. This can carry 14 square bales, and it's got a funky little loading arm on the front there. Wheels, I don't think we can change much, and it's got our lovely Mossy Pine number plate. So we're going to buy that for $90,000. There we go, let's hitch it up, and it matches fantastically with our case. Now there's a pallet, big bag pallet of seed there, and I have left that there I think for a good portion of the series. I've always intended to take that back to the ranch, but you know what it's like, these jobs on the list, sometimes they just never get done. We didn't beat him back, but 10 out of 10 for naff driving, John. Back at the field, and we've given John a little hand with his naff parking skills. So let's get stuck in with the bale collecting, stacking, and all of these bales are going to get deposited into our biomass heating plant. So let's get grabbing, and then we can take them all over there. And I'm hoping that we should probably have just one load from this field. I might be wrong. Let's see. So we'll add this 5 to our 14, making the 19 total. Now interestingly, the straw didn't load automatically into the biomass heating, so I might have to cut the bales open or convert it into loose straw in order to get it in here. So let's have a little gander, but we'll get these unloaded first of all. There we go, that's that dropped off, and let's find a little home for our Anderson bale stacker, probably in the new area up here somewhere. Next to our planter, looks good. There we go, that's dropped off, and we can park up the case. So interestingly, to load these you need to drop it over into this section. I imagine if you dropped loose straw here it would do that. So yep, let's get this all loaded. So fun fact, this biomass heating plant can only take 18,000 litres of straw, and we've got 9,000 litre bales, so we can only load 2 in there. So we better get this activated, and that's going to run 24 cycles to convert 1,500 litres of straw into electricity. So yeah, every hour that will sell the electricity and give us that, but it's going to probably take a long time to process because it doesn't have a fast cycle rate and doesn't deal with a huge volume of straw within that recipe. But yeah, nonetheless, we've got lots of straw ready and waiting to go in. The stuff that's probably not undercover I should move into the shed, which I will do later on. Yes, that does mean that we don't need to move the straw from the shed because there's plenty over there. But once the biomass plant has gone through all of the straw, we can move the stuff from this shed over there as well. We'll keep some for the horses. So those are the final jobs on Mossy Pine Ranch completed, and I'm going to be driving back to the farmhouse, but on the way I'm going to do a quick recap of the fantastic series it's been. 50 episodes, and we started probably around this time last year when FS22 came out, we did a vote on what map to play. Elmcreek was the winner, and we found this little corner of heaven, Mossy Pine Ranch, and it's been an absolutely fantastic journey ever since. So let's go back to where we started and see where we finished. So there we are. It's amazing to see how far Mossy Pine Ranch has come throughout the series. It has been a long series, a year long, starting back in November 2021 when FS22 came out. It's been great fun to produce, choosing everything from the daily jobs to the equipment to the music in the time lapses to keep it nice and American ranch themed. It's been great fun. But I can't go out without giving a huge shout out to this Case IH Pro. Been an absolute fantastic backbone and workhorse for the ranch, and I'm glad we've kept it throughout the entire series. Also an opportunity to say a huge thanks to everyone who has watched throughout the series. It's really great to have all your likes and comments supporting me as I'm going through. But I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope you look forward to what's coming next, because we will be selecting a new map and a new place to start afresh. So, signing off on the sunset on Mossy Pine Ranch for the final time. Big thanks everyone, cheers for watching, and see you again next time. Bye bye.